I had to finish earlier. Okay, let's. Am I in or not? Refresh. Okay, good. And yeah, let's go to Discord. Discord channel. This is cool. This is cool. Nice. I think we can go. We can go. Okay, so that was a morning hustle. Right. Late evening hustle. Yeah, good. Another one. And this is the link to this. Just one hour. 1 hour will do. So oh yes, good. So while I'm actually on my own, I will be just doing some editing here. Is it me now? Let's see. Yeah, I think I can start with some editing, and when people come, and when folks will come, unless you are here, guys, let me know in the chat if you are here, because for now I'm just doing yeah, as I'm saying, I'm just surprised it's not there, you know. I'm just finishing like very quickly. I'll add on your someone is saying if you can add on your website that people would gain by using mid. Yeah. Someone is saying if you can. Słucham? Jutro się nimi zajmę, spokojnie, jutro się nimi zajmę. Będzie okay. Yep. Someone is saying if you can. Someone is saying if you can add on your website. Someone is saying by using mid. Yeah, I think like that kind of stuff would gain. Yeah, I think like that kind of stuff. You know, you're saving 20 seconds on each prompt, or you're saving 10% of tokens on each prompt. I think that kind of thing would actually be closer to, you know, to what I think. To what I think. That means benchmarking. Yeah, if you can benchmark it. That means think. That means benchmarking. Yeah, if you can benchmark it, and like it doesn't have to be like super precise, but yeah, guys, if you're there, just let me know, because for now I'm just finishing the video with Ansh. Yeah, I have names now. I'm putting names on the paper, so it's easier for me to read it. Although in those glasses it's almost impossible because I used like a green pen. But you can just do like, you know, 20 or 50 prompts and see like where's the difference. You know, 20 or 50 prompts and see like where's the difference. 50 prompts and see like where's the difference. And I think that would be a great case, you know. And you know, I believe that your article, and you know, I keep on saying, you know, all the time. That's something I don't like. I believe that the difference. I believe that your articles are, you know, you can share them here, but I think like I'm a big believer in videos. I think like the difference. I think like I'm a big believer in videos, you know, and believer, especially before and after, or you know, with or without. Those are actually very useful. And like when I see that kind of stuff, this talks to me very well. So like what you showed to me, obviously first I would show very well. So like what you this talks to me. Okay, this is how it works with Mick. This is how it works without Mick. And then further you could talk about what Mick is basically, but just try to make it as jargon free as possible. But also like, you know, if you show before and after, this is the best. Like for hi guys, good to see you. So I'm just finishing like a quick, even for no quick side hustle armies for someone that, you know, because I have a knowledge of that. For me looking at those kind of files, I'm kind of familiar, because even it that to look even. But for some people it might not, who do more vibe. You know? If someone is working, make it so even grandma can understand in the chat. Yeah, okay. That will actually show it. And like, when you have it, send it. This talks to me. When you have it, send it to me. I will, or maybe I will even run. Or maybe I should run it on my live stream or like.
So you just have to. You can go to the Mick website. Okay. So you have to install this package, and you can.
And like when I see that kind of stuff, this talk. When you have it, send it to me. I will show it on my live streams and stuff. I will promote it. Or maybe I will even run. Or maybe I should run it on my live stream later, in my project. Oh, and like, the audio was bad actually. The guy had really bad mic or some. Can you attach it so it's by default? Like so.
You just have to. Here there is no. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to install this package, and you can get the version, and you have it. You can configure everything, and it will just tools. It can function everything.
Yeah.
So it is optimized way of getting context for AI.
Here. Oh, okay. So it's you. Well, like okay, because like here. Oh, okay. So it's the same. Like
so
is it published? Sorry, Python shop.
It supports for Python files, but you have, if you want to initialize, you must need npm.
Oh, okay.
So that it can.
Sorry, Python shop.
It supports for Python files, but
yeah,
it supports .py files. It language first.
It's really like once. It's probably impossible. Yeah, but like in the future, probably you to actually
4 weeks.
All that documentation and stuff, like.
Yeah, it was just
when I see that kind of stuff, this talks to me.
Yeah, it was just AI generated.
Yeah.
Which is.
Yeah, cool. Like it's impressive to me sometimes, like what sort of stuff people can actually generate. I mean, the thing is, it doesn't mean that it doesn't mean that the more time you spend, the better. It shouldn't be like, it shouldn't take forever. You know, JavaScript doesn't mean that you build a lot actually.
I was naming it mesh, MES
stuff,
but
you are back. Good to see you. Speedy there's a time in Poland. It's 8 p.m. 8 p.m. Go to channel. I forgot who you are actually, my friend. SPTRADER Sparders. And you've got like plenty of subscribers, dude. Like I think I have to teach me how to get this. Oh yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember. I forgot. Sorry. How did you get for 6,000 subscribers? Yeah. Good to see you again. Yeah, I think I was asking how did you get that? Did you have this channel earlier? And oh yeah, you were saying that, or maybe not. Okay, I forget stuff quickly, but yeah, now I remember. Hindu. I have your name actually, don't I? Summit. Yes, Summit. I started writing them on the piece of paper, so I don't remember who I'm speaking to. For a while, it's gonna work. If my channel doesn't grow, that we are safe. But if I suddenly become as popular as Joe Rogan, or Primogen, might be harder. to remember everyone. I will remember you for sure, but you know, some other people might worry. My list might get too long at that time. Yeah, I'm just kind of finishing with this guy. Yeah, I feel like he's yeah. This looks great. This this looks great. This is great, and my only thing. This looks great. This talks to me. This looks great. My only thing is like I don't know why it's not more widespread. Why those companies who like maybe it's some sort of a conspiracy theory that I have. Maybe it's some sort of a conspiracy theory that I have is like they want you to use more tokens. They want you to waste more tokens. So that's why, you know, some of those utilities are not.
That's my point. Nice
Yeah.
point.
But they promise, like most of those companies, they promise that it will be cheaper. Like, you know, Anthropic or OpenAI, they are promising that their things will be in India 12:30 night. I'm going to sleep. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Cheaper. You know? They will use less processing. So like, you know, that kind of things should be actually by default, you know, they should think of it more. That kind of utilities, like, you know, and anything that can save amount of tokens and it can get you further. This might just mean that you will build more with that and like. Yeah, okay, let's just use this. So I'll just use this as an intro. Like I can use like I don't know why it's not more widespread. Why those companies who like maybe it's some. Okay, I'll just copy this to the beginning. Ctrl Shift V. And this will be a those companies who yeah. Well, let's just do this, and then there will be a fade out, fade in. Yeah. Yeah, it was an interesting video. I just wanted to have like a version, like better version, because it seems to be quite popular. You know, this. Ansh, yeah, Ansh software. My only, and it's actually impressive. It's vibe coded. Crazy. The thing is, like, I don't know why it's not more widespread. Why those companies who maybe it's some sort of a conspiracy theory that they have is like they want you to use more tokens. They want you, they have is like they want you to use more tokens. They want you to waste more tokens, so that's why, you know, some of those utilities are not.
That's my point. Nice point.
But they promise, like most of those companies, they promise that it will be cheaper. Like, you know, Anthropic or OpenAI, they are promising that their things will be cheaper. They will use less processing. So like, you know, that kind of things should be actually by default. You know, they should think of it more. That kind of utilities, like, you know, and anything that can save it more. That kind, you know, and anything that, you know, and anything that can save amount of tokens and it can get you further. Anything that can should think of it more. Okay, let's just remove that, and then we have a gap here. I'm not only a programmer. I actually like editing. I think it's fun, and it's very useful for hustling. You know, my only thing is like if you wanna be actually by default, you know, they should think of it more. I was playing with your app. Sorry. Okay, let's just give a title here. Meet Ansh. Of creator of what is the thing name? Mush. Yeah, no. Mick. Yeah. Oops, Mick. M-I-K-K. With capital I-K-K. How are you guys? Is there anyone Yeah, there is one. There's some people. I'm just finishing the video from yesterday. I think it was great actually, and seems to be like it's most commented video from all of my channel so far. Maybe he actually invited his buddies to actually comment on it, but whatever, I don't care. They should think of it more. I was playing with your app. Sorry, with your. Yeah. Okay. So. Oh, and then here. This might just mean that you will build more with that, and like, I don't like. Although, like, if there is a feature like that, if let's say Anthropic or anti-gravity does it in their IDE, like all of them will implement it. They will just have to. So, like, if one of them will try to have, I will remember that thing. So I will actually install it later on my. So yeah, I really hope you will get success with that because it looks like a very useful feature, very useful tool, and I will actually get it running on my machine. So if you can send me this, okay, I will just. Yeah,
Top of the
okay, I'll
search.
just.
It will.
Yeah, good, done. Okay, so I think like that's. I will actually release this as another video, like shorter one in like 5. That will be 5 minutes of you presenting. I will cut out all. Oh, okay, I had the second part of this. So this was 12:00:36, and then I had like another short clip after that as an outro. That's what I did yesterday. I was smart. I was smart here. That was yesterday. Today is 21st. So this was. Oh, and I deleted that, did I? Oh, I wasn't smart at all. I was just telling everyone how smart I am, and then I deleted something that was actually pretty useful. That's 21st, but luckily it's still here. Good. 20th. Earlier. Yeah, this one. I think that's the one. Yeah, restore. Good. So then it's at the bottom here. We just add it to the. Not here. Too much software on my machine. Yeah, good. Very useful tool, and I will actually get it running on my machine. Yeah, and yeah, I think good luck with getting it out there.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and good idea. Yeah. So good luck. Thanks for that. I'm gonna finish for now, and I will be back later doing some coding. So thanks for coming. And if you progress, if you get further with it, you can just show it. Cool. Yeah. So that was Mick. Good idea. I think all of them should have that. I think what a beautiful website. I built this. I rebuilt it. Basically, it's supposed to say that kind of utilities should save a lot of credits. Whether it's something that I'm gonna have a dinner, go for a dinner, and then I'll be back in like my on Discord channel. And this is, I don't know what's this even, Discord channel. You can join. You can fill up this. I don't know what's this even. Let's just plug. Oh, and I like just remind you. Just remind you. Let's just plug my.
Yeah, sure.
Let's just plug my Discord. There's more than 50 people now, which is brilliant. I don't. Even lunch. You can join. Okay, yeah. You can join. You can fill up this form on my Discord channel, and this is basically if you are interested in working on some projects with people from the Discord list. Some of them, I asked people to say what they are good at, what's their availability. I asked people to. I asked people to Discord list. I asked people to say what they are good at, what's their availability, what they're interested in working on, and yeah, like I will try to get them running on some project, and I hope it will be successful as well. So it's good for experience, and I hope they will make money, you know, for all of us. So it's good as well. So it's good for experience, and I hope they will make money, you know, for all of us. And I'm taking 1% of that project. So wherever, you know, if it becomes a unicorn, I'm taking myself, and I will be helping them to actually push it forward, helping them to actually they will make money. They will make money, you know. And hello, how are you today? Helping them to actually. So I'm just I'm actually finishing this video. That's from yesterday. It's pretty good actually. Push it forward, promote it, and other stuff like that. So I hope you will get success on that. But like, if you're interested in working, you go to the Discord page. It's on the top here, and there is a link to Google Forms, where just, you know, you can say like, what are you strong on, and what's your availability. So, oh, okay, that's all. I don't record more. Ah, shit. That's fine. Okay, let's just put my tradition, like normal outro, intro, comment. Yeah, and let's just do this. And that was 18 minutes. Maybe a bit long, but whatever. Yep. Let's just copy this and place here, and then move this thing around, and then just copy this, and then move it here, and then place it here. And then we just move this to the end. Move this here. Good. Yeah, done. Let's call it a day for this video. I mean, not a day. Let's call it a finish to this video. Quick export. Mic. Yeah, I produced like I keep on producing videos now. I got really encouraged because a bunch of my videos recently got really popular. I mean, really, one got kind of popular, and yeah, so kind of makes me want to work a bit more on videos. And I mean, the thing is, like, yeah, YouTube channel was always something I wanted to do, and I did it sometime like ages ago, but it wasn't my channel. So now I have my own channel. I can talk to people. I can show them my LinkedIn. What's this saying? Someone is looking for a job. Yeah, on LinkedIn, doesn't matter. Yeah, so that's something I always wanted to have, and now I do have one. So I like that. You know, I'm obviously not as popular as some other people. I'm still building it, but still, it's worth the effort, in my opinion. And actually this, let's just cancel that. So my audio, I should try to fix it. Can we fix audio in DaVinci? Yeah, I think we can. So how do you do that? Can we like auto fix audio or something? Oh yeah, I think we have some stuff here, like effects. Let's see, when we hear
This is all.
yeah, so like when we have a A1, is it? So then we've got restoration, reverb, no, special pitch, multi-effect, modulation, dynamics, distortion, delay, channel. No, that's not that stuff, is it? So that's input, that's not, yeah. Do you know DaVinci, guys? I think there is something that like for cleaning up a bit. Delay, channel, dynamics, limiter, multi-byte compressor, soft clipper, instrument, frequency analyzer, loudness meter, phrase meter, no, chords, no, monitor, multi-effect, no, pitch, no, restoration. Oh, probably. Oh yeah, there is the noise reduction. noise reduction.
Files and folders for the context to get full overview about the project, what it does, and all the relationship between the functions and everything.
Yeah, I think it's
So
better. So
what the problem is, there are many files which is not
yeah, perfect.
need to be indexed, and there
Oh,
are
my neighbor is calling.
many
Sorry, let me
it
just
takes
pick it up.
much time for indexing all files, and it uses many tokens
Hello,
for
boss,
AI.
boss. No, mam, dawaj. sorry, reality comes in. It's my neighbor basically. It's about cats and stuff. Crazy animals now in spring. In spring the cats go crazy. So unfortunately mine is doing that as well. Okay, let's just finish export this video. I think I fixed the audio.
And so I build
And let's just make it louder, this channel.
make which is all AI.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Yeah, so sorry for that. I will have to figure something out with my cat, but that's just a tiny thing. It seems to be hurting some other cats that are bigger than him. Yeah, well, cats are crazy. Do you have pets, guys? I'll just export that. Let it just do it in the background. I think I can move on to the next task, which is I actually don't know what's next. Like I don't want to, like with Planero. I'm actually really happy with the output here. That's from yesterday, so I think I'm really good with what I managed to build. And yeah, I think like I will start promoting this a bit more. So I was actually promising myself for a while that I will actually put some more money into it, but I couldn't just, couldn't figure it out. I just couldn't really persuade myself that it's actually worth it. So you build a product and then you start doubting yourself if it's worth actually spending more time and more effort, more money. And sometimes you just have to add another bit to actually make it worth in your head. But like obviously now I will start promoting it, and that might change again, because I will see if let's say if I put $1,000 or something into it, will it actually get me some customers? That would be good, to get a couple. But is it? I don't know. If it's not, then I will keep on maybe looking for other solutions. What could be actually improved here, or whether it should even be continued, this project, or maybe I should focus on some other stuff. But I think I would rather actually stay with what I have here. I would rather actually keep on building that one in the future. Yeah, but I don't know. I will actually think of that. Yeah, how are you guys? I can see that there's some influx of, sorry for the call, for the long call. I don't really expect that, to be honest. So yeah, as I was saying, my cat seems to be roaming the neighborhood all the time. It's a small cat. I'm actually surprised that it's but I don't really know much about pets. I never had them. I never had pets when I was a kid, and now we just got one. And I don't know. Maybe we should put him down. My daughter would be really sad for that, but I wouldn't mind actually too much. I mean, no, I wouldn't want to put him down, but like I don't really know what to do. Oh, and that's me from previous video. Yeah, so this video is exporting now. I think it's gonna be basically, it's like, I think I was saying it earlier, but it was I think there was those videos where people are showing their projects, and not only me just talking, are actually quite fun, and people seem to really enjoy them. So if you have actually any projects that you want to show in my live streams, yeah, just hit me up. That's why I have my Discord channel, which is pinned to the chat. So people can come in and show me their beautiful things and their great designs, and suggest how it could be used. Yeah. And I hope, I think I didn't think, like when I was starting this channel, I wasn't really thinking that this might be an interesting avenue to check other people's projects, but I mean to speak to other people who are building their projects. But yeah, it seems like a great one. Oh, Shevchenko, good. And yeah, this call actually, because that's my neighbor calling me actually about the cat, it got me thinking about. So like it's really hard to focus now on work or on anything to do with the channel. But yeah, it's interesting, like don't know. Yeah, today except the morning live stream, which was pretty good actually. I keep on like getting distracted all the time, and I was doing quite a lot of work this morning, and later I was just like I just jumped in and jumped out, jumped in and jumped out. It's like yeah, it's a part of a hustle, I guess. When you can't focus sometimes on something that you want to finish, and you just have to just jump out to the other stuff, to the other tasks. So let's see what's in the news actually. My favorite website, Reuters. I mean, it's not really favorite, but I think it's, they seem to have a good stuff here. And sometimes it's worth to check technology, what they are talking about. Pentagon to adopt Palantir AI as core US military system, memo says. I don't know that Palantir has AI. Like, I think it seems like they're doing everything now. But that's probably not. Okay, what's with Musk now? Musk found liable to Twitter shareholders in fraud lawsuit over 44 billion takeover. I don't know. I know nothing about law of that kind of stuff, so let's not go into that topic. Amazon plans smartphone comeback more than a decade after Fire phone flop. This is actually cool. This will be interesting. I don't know, like, you think that the mobile phone market is saturated, but obviously Amazon can afford pushing their products. And I actually have, like, for longest time, I actually have one of my favorite pieces of technology was Kindle. And I've got the Paperwhite now, so it's the one with light, basically, and it's brilliant. I think it's the best technology, the best piece of technology I actually have is Paperwhite. So let's actually listen to what they are talking about the phone. Maybe I will get one actually. Maybe it will be as good as the Paperwhite, or maybe it will have a screen like Amazon, like the Kindle Paperwhite. That would be great. I think I would really appreciate phone like that. But no, not really a smartphone, not something that you can. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to browse your TikTok on it. I don't have a TikTok though. I mean, I do have a TikTok where I post some shorts of mine, but yeah, that might not be a phone where you can do much, but it would be actually good. It would be better for me, I think.
Amazon is planning a smartphone comeback more than a decade after one of the company's most high-profile flops.
Yeah, I would like Amazon. Yeah, as long as it's actually like my Kindle Paperwhite, I would actually want that. So yeah, let's see if this is what they're gonna offer.
The Fire phone was unveiled in 2014 and was overseen directly by founder Jeff Bezos. It was scrapped just over a year later.
Oh, what a pity. Like, it looks actually like normal phone, so I wonder why.
The latest effort, known internally as Transformer, is being developed.
It's kind of funny name. Why would you? Okay, this is internal name. Obviously, they're gonna rename it to something more fiery, I guess. Maybe it's gonna be called Fire Phone. That would be a good name.
Within its devices and.
Or maybe not, because the Samsung phones used to burn. You used to get in flames. Used to go in flames. Yes. So maybe that's not really a best name, Fire. Maybe I would call it Water or something.
Services unit, according to 4 people familiar with the matter. Amazon's effort to develop a new smartphone has not been previously.
Sometimes, like, when I'm hearing those news, I'm kind of wondering, like, okay, there are some insiders that told them about that. And I'm kind of wondering, like, if it's really like a secret being passed to the media, or is it Amazon just giving it away? This is always like funny, like to wonder about.
Reported, and Reuters could not determine details like the anticipated price, the revenue Amazon hopes to generate, or the financial commitment that's been made to the project.
Okay.
The phone is seen as a potential mobile
Alexa. Okay, Alexa is there.
personalization device that can sync with home voice assistant Alexa and connect to Amazon's service.
I actually never used Alexa. I never had that thing, and I actually hate those tools. I hate where, you know, oh, can you give me like a when I talk to those things, I just don't really like that.
Services, or make ordering from partners like Grubhub easier than ever, according to the sources.
We don't have.
They added that a key focus of the Transformer project has been integrating AI.
Yeah, obviously. Okay, so I already hate that phone. You know, the more AI in my phone, the less I like those functions, those features. Like, you know, I kind of like AI to be very limited in my life. You know, I like to do coding with AI. I think it's kind of helping me, saving some time maybe sometimes. I obviously forget how the code works then when I do it too much. But in my phone, when I see all of those, there's always the star showing, you know, oh, this is AI feature. I'm just like, no, don't want that actually. I need to probably check how to remove that from my Google phone. I think it's probably it's spying on me and making my phone slower and more, you know, and just wasting space. So like, I think I have to look into that to remove that.
The initiative is the newest chapter in a years-long effort to bring to market Bezos' long-held vision of a ubiquitous voice-driven computing assistant, similar to
Voice-driven computing assistant. That just sounds actually like it's not a phone anymore, or what's that? Similar to voice-controlled computer to the TV series. In the TV series Star Trek. Oh, nice. Is it the new TV series Star Trek, which is supposed to be like really a joke? It's like a worst. Apparently, it's like a funny how stupid it became, or maybe it's one of those old ones.
the voice-controlled computer in the TV series Star Trek. Bezos had envisioned a smartphone that had shopping.
We already have that, you know, the voice control. You can get that there, and people don't, you know, they use it sparingly. They use it a bit. I think some people use it a bit more, and like probably the adoption is not that huge. Like, you know, every smartphone now can allow you to speak to it, and then it will do stuff for you. But yeah, personally, I don't really use that much. I mean, very like sometimes when I want to on YouTube, sometimes I want like, yeah, just give me a Queen song. Okay, so then it does it.
At its core and could take on.
But I never actually search things with that, so maybe I should learn to do that, or maybe it's better if I don't.
Apple by offering shipping convenience and discounts through the Prime membership. Along the way, Amazon could gain a wealth of new data about users.
So is this like
along the way?
Okay, I don't really get that about Apple. Is this like
core and could take on Apple by offering.
It take on Apple. Okay, so that's how they can compete. I thought it would be like some sort of merger or something. Wouldn't.
Along the way, Amazon could gain a wealth of.
Oh, this is always cute. Amazon could gain a wealth of new data about users. Yeah. So it's about data mining. It's not really like they're not really trying to sell a phone. They're trying to mine your data. So you know they will know, they will sell it to sellers, to businesses, and then they will push to you all the ads that they can, you know, fit to your screen. So that's what is about. You know, it's not really about them trying to make a better phone or like a good one, or like it's about getting your data. I forgot. It seems like every piece of technology now is there to either harness your data or watch you or listen to your conversations. It's not really about, you know, they used to sell you a TV where you could watch TV shows, you know, or movies. And now it's your TV is there to spy on you. I don't really like that anymore.
New data about users. The timeline for Amazon's Transformer project is unclear, and the
Maybe it's just like a talk.
sources cautioned it could be scrapped if the strategy shifts or due to financial concerns. An Amazon spokesperson declined to comment when contacted by Reuters.
Okay, that's it. Yeah, it wasn't as interesting as I thought it would be. This ad is probably more interesting. But yeah, it's about data mining, unfortunately. It's there to steal your data, and and send it to advertisers and send it to different companies. Fired phone. Yeah, so they tried in 2014, but back then they couldn't mine data. They couldn't steal your information. They couldn't sell it to retailers. Now they can do that. So that's why it's worth actually to make their phone. I get that. Okay, I like that strategy. I mean, I don't like it, to be honest, but well, that's how it works. You know, any technology now is there to steal your data, and that's just another piece of that. And Kindle is great. Kindle is like one of the best pieces of technology I actually own. So that's fun. Oh, and I was actually like watching this Mo guy, and I was even commenting on his video other day, and he's interesting. I do like his videos. And then now I've seen Primeagen actually commenting on him as well. There's this video that was making rounds now. Button complexity teardown. Okay, I don't need to see that from Prime, but like what was his name? Like Mo. No, the programmer guy. I thought he was called Mo something. Maybe not. Oh, I think it's under like a comment under my video. Okay, let's just check that. I will watch that and then I will probably get going. Oh yeah, so this is the guy. Yeah. Let's see.
Reaction
Someone commented,
but I was just like listening to Prime.
Yeah. Someone said that it's Mo Bitter. Yeah, Mo Bitter. He's making his rounds. Yeah, very popular guy. And usually I really like what he's talking about. And even like yesterday or the day before, I was watching this one, and like I was actually surprised that, according to some research, which actually was just showing now here, your productivity due to AI coding is actually lower than, you know, I was expecting it to be like 20% up, but it seems to be 20% down according to some research. So I don't know. I mean, it might be actually truth. It might actually be a lie. But yeah, this one was the one. And this one is like, you know, it seems like I was a 10x engineer and now I'm useless. So that was actually interesting to me because I watched some of it. The 10x engineer for me is a risky thing, you know. I mean, not risky, but kind of weird. It's like I don't know. I never knew anyone that would be that I could classify as that. As 10x engineer, like, you know, he's 10x and he's 10 times better than other engineers in everything or something like it, or in engineering, which is like huge topic, you know. There's many things that are attached to engineering. So like if you're 10 times better engineer, like I can't imagine. I know there are some people who know documentation of some software better, or some techniques they know better, or they know this, you know, let's say this Python library very well, because they've been working with it along. So in this topic, they're actually probably gonna make things quicker than you just reading your silly documentation, or they will do maybe even 10 times quicker, and just in that narrow banding of things, you know. There are obviously some people who are more intelligent, you know, so they're just smarter, so they can understand more topics, so like harder topics than I do. So things that are hard for me, they will be easier for them. And when I sweat while reading some hard book about some hard algorithms, for some other guy, it will be just easy, you know. He will just read it like me reading a children's book. But I don't know if I've ever met anyone that would be 10x engineer, you know, because engineering is a wide topic. So it's not only about writing code. You know, if it's software engineer, it's also about talking to people, about talking about the business, about building something that is useful for people. And like, if you are, like, let's say you're a good coder, you're often not gonna be very good at speaking to people, or about, you know, learning how to do the business part of the project. So let's see what sort of 10x engineer he used to be. And as I'm saying, I actually like this guy. He's very good, and he's blowing up on YouTube very quickly. So that's why he's probably on my feed and everyone's feed now.
AI has completely one-shotted my ability to code. Like, I know.
Okay, I already disagree. AI is there to help you, but it's not really like, you can still go back to coding.
A lot of us like to joke about AI psychosis and how it's the other people who have AI psychosis and not us, and not me, certainly. But I have realized that I have been one-shotted. Like, I can't code anymore. My brain has been fried by.
Okay, you choose not to code anymore. That's probably what there is. You can always disable the thing, the AI agent, the copilot, or whatever, and you can code. And if you've been coding for years, you still probably can do it. There will be a moment or day or week that some of the things that, because you changed your habits basically, that will be harder for a moment for you for some time, that you used to do very efficiently. But it's not like you're not capable of doing that anymore. It's not like your AI agent, like your copilot will take it away from you. Once you use it again, maybe you're gonna read a article or documentation about something or watch video to remind yourself what was it that you were doing, or you will just start working on it and you will just remember. So I'm not really like, there's no way that you just forgot everything because of AI. You just got into different habits. Yes.
The easy button that the LLM companies have provided.
Yes, and it's tempting. The easy button is tempting to press it every time. The AI, and I do that as well. I was even planning to do like a day of detox, and then like I just got like someone sent me a new Google tool, and I was like, oh, I just need to check it, and then I started using it, and then I just integrated this into Copilot, and I was actually I'm using now AI again. So yes, it's actually very tempting. I really want to, like, I just see it as a nice shortcut, but I can still go into my app and change it. I can still write my code.
Where you press a button and you get instant results. And now my dumbass brain, when I want to sit there and try to code by hand, it says, why would you do that? Why would you code by hand when...
Yeah, because you change your habits. That's fine. That happens. And maybe actually you never needed that habit of writing a code. Like also that might be a thing, maybe you never needed to write code. Or like maybe the skill wasn't that necessary for you. Because I know there are some people that will love to write code and they will never even touch AI agents, and they're still they're very good, also. I've been working with one guy not too long ago that was saying he will never touch this crap. And he was writing good code, probably very quickly as well. In terms of doing features, like I don't think he was lagging behind in terms of like speed of doing things. So yeah, it's just like, you just have this tool that is very convenient, and you just want to use it because, instead of thinking about what to write in that file, it just thinks for you. It just writes it for you.
And you could press a button.
Hello, what's up? Do you do membership for beginner? I'm planning to start learning software engineering. Mind helping? What would it involve actually? What would that mean? Sorry, I've got Lawrence M.W. Angi asking if I'm doing like a software engineering learning thing course. I might do one. I'm kind of slow to do it because I know it's going to be a lot of work. But what would you like me to actually, like, what would it entail? Like, if I was going to teach you something, how do you want it? How would you imagine that?
And get similar results, seemingly. Why the hell would you do this by hand, you idiot?
Yeah, it's convenience, obviously. Like in term, like I kind of agree with. Like it's not like I'm saying that he's wrong or something, and I'm agreeing with him most of the time. It's convenient. That's why I use it. I remember. I forget some of the code, but it's not like I can't do coding anymore because I've been using Copilot for a year or something. Yeah, on and off basically. But no, it's just like, yeah, I choose to do it because it's easier for me. It's more like my brain likes to work less, it likes to save some energy. That would be the thinking energy.
And so now I'm like, I need to ship a software product, but I'm completely at the mercy of the AI companies to build a model for me that can do my job. But there's a couple problems with that. One is that responsible developers are presumably supposed to be like reviewing their code. In practice, everyone knows that you can't review AI code.
Yeah. This is actually something I can't really agree more. The thing is that there's just too much of it, and like when I see my AI code, I'm just, if I was going to review it, I would almost go into every line, or I would question like half of the stuff that is written there, and then every gain that I would have from AI would actually perish straight away, because I know there is like lots of repetition. I would just start checking if the same stuff is in two files. So I could as well just start writing it myself. It's like, reviewing AI code is almost like, I don't really see that. I can't do it myself. I can't make myself to review AI code. So I just like ship it most of the time, just with very little actually supervision from my side. So maybe that's not the best, obviously. That's probably shit. I shouldn't do it. But yeah.
Not only is it impossible to keep up with the AIs, they want to move like 1,000 miles per hour, and we're here like 30 miles per hour, like reading, trying to understand every line. It's impossible to keep up with. And so the question is...
Yeah, but it was sometimes same at work, when you get pull requests from your buddy who was working on something for 3 weeks, and then you get pull requests with, 50 files or 100 files, whatever, like a big refactor and stuff. And then mentally it's just too much. You can check a couple of lines, couple of files maybe in a pull request, or like when you're reviewing something. But boy, like when I was getting tens or hundreds of files, I would really start, after a while I would start glancing and just like, I don't know. Is this like, I would just go on quicker and quicker. So like the optimal thing is like when you're reviewing code, you can go into maybe a couple of files, and then at least with me, maybe there are some people who will just really go in details. But then I was like, if I spent maybe 15 or 20 minutes on code review, I would just start looking at the clock and like, oh, I have to do stuff. I have to do my stuff, I can review your code, but like, dude, like this is not really completing my tasks. So it was always a tempting thing to actually accept when there was too much of a code, when there was too much code, to accept it just straight away.
Well, can we ship products without reviewing the code? And in recent videos, I've been trying to warm up to that idea because it is what I need to ship my product. Take OpenClaw as proof of that. Peter Steinberger never looked at the code. It's huge. It's a monstrosity. He's never looked at the code, and he's testament to just what can be done, I guess, if you don't care about the code. It's no secret that if you don't look at the code, you'll go really fast. In my last video, I liken...
Obviously, I agree a lot.
And vibe coding to essentially evolution with natural selection, where evolution seemingly has no idea what it's doing. To code up something as...
I don't remember this point. Did I? Okay. It's like...
as precise as a hand, it doesn't say, hey, I want to make a hand, how do I code it up? No, it tries random things, and if it passes the tests, it adds it to the DNA stack.
Okay, I like that. I like that comparison, actually. Yes, it's like hand. So if it's beneficial, it kind of works. We're gonna pass. Yeah, we're gonna go on.
As long as you survive, you'll add your DNA to the gunk of the DNA code base, which is absolutely incomprehensible.
Yeah, it's funny how handy it's actually working. I heard. Just like when you want to do that, it's like your brain is telling to open everything, and then there's like a if else statement saying, oh, actually accept the other for just your brain tells you to open the entire hand, but you just want to open one. So there's a that's what I heard actually. There's a first sort of impulse to actually open everything, and then something stops on top of that. There's another condition somewhere else.
Comprehensible, inscrutable, and yet it made us. And so it's like, well, if evolution can do that, why can't I have this LLM, which is not even, it's better than random, clearly.
Yeah, there's a lot about about in terms of like software developing, there's a lot about just making something good enough, and often like most of the corporate stuff is actually good enough. So AI is doing quite a lot of good enough stuff. It's not really doing anything that would be brilliant in terms of like quality and stuff, but it does good enough, and mostly it's enough.
And if you pit it up with some tests, as long as it passes those tests, then why can't I do something like Evolution does? Like, if it's good enough to make me, it's good enough to make my damn to-do app. Yesterday was a perfect opportunity to test that hypothesis. ChatGPT 5.4 came out yesterday, and everyone's somewhat raving about it. So I was like, okay, let's try that. The directive that evolution seemingly gives to natural organisms is don't die. And as long as you do that, you're doing something good. And so I was like, all right, what is the directive for me to make my product go from not existing on the internet to existing on the internet and getting customers? And so I was like, okay, well, the app is currently on my machine. It's on localhost, but I need it to be deployed to an actual environment, and I need people to be able to hit the download button.
I don't know if he's just addressing. I didn't watch entire thing, so maybe I just read that line, and just didn't. I kind of watched, I think, half of it, and I don't remember some points, so I don't know how I was watching it.
And be able to sign up and start using the app. So I was like, okay, that is the validation criteria. That's a survival. That's the end result.
He's talking about really interesting stuff, but like not really addressing what's in the title.
Now, in theory, I should be able to give that end result to an LLM model, and if I give it the right environment, if I give it the right tools, then it should be able to automate that result from start to finish. So that's what I did. I gave Codex 5.4. It had access to the AWS command line. It had access to the GitHub API.
Yeah, this is interesting. I actually didn't really use that yet in terms of like AWS, so it's actually
so that it could read the pipelines and see how things are doing. It could commit the code. I said, just do it all. I'm not going to look at the code. And so I started it on that prompt, and it worked. Like, you go on shape.work right now, you can hit the download button. Everything works. It's there. But there's a problem. And it's that I have no idea who I am anymore in this process. Software is like, especially.
Okay, this looks cool. Join waitlist. Okay, so you can sign up to the email. And is this doing anything? All in none. Not all in one. Okay, there are some tools, yes. Waitlist. Okay. Yeah, okay. So probably he's building something, but joining waitlist. This is actually nothing that, to be honest, this could be built in many things very quickly. Unless there's something here. No. Workspace for teams. So, okay.
In the ground.
This is like, okay.
Phases, in the early day zero phases.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure that my Planero webs, like app, it's nothing impressive, but yeah, this is not much actually. Like, even using this, I think he's okay. He's great. He is great guy. So let's not complain about his product. And probably the product. Maybe it's actually better to have a waitlist. Maybe I shouldn't just release the product. But I thought it's all about releasing the product itself, having a product out. So that's why AI is convenient. But like, if it's just like a website with email input. That's in the past, that could have been done in 2 days. I don't know what's behind. Yeah, what's further.
It's supposed to be a really intimate thing between you as the provider and the users that you are trying to sell your product to. You're offering your users something more than just, commodity software that they can get from Microsoft or Google or something. You're
let's go to
doing projects. That was the number one way everybody like me figured out how to launch a business or how to become a developer. If you were self-taught, you did it by just doing things. And now we're all making hot dogs. I don't know how to feel any kind of emotional bond to the output of my work anymore.
Oh, that's actually, yeah, that's actually a lot of work, a lot of truth. It's harder to be proud of AI code, obviously. Like, although, like, if you're if you're just covering, more ground, if you go wider, it's actually, you can be proud of the entire thing, not just of the code itself. So depending how you see it, I think, like, because I'm actually like, yes, my code is not great for my main app, but it's actually out there and it's better than most of the code that I had in the past. It was prettier. I used to write prettier code, but most of it was never used by anyone. So at least this one is a product out. So maybe that beats the other option. Maybe not feeling proud of the code itself, but being proud of the fact that it's actually released, and I can feel that. Yeah, okay, maybe it's more. I don't know. For me, I like that feeling that I have some products out there, and I didn't have them before. I had some ages ago, but yeah.
I have a sense that a lot of us may be in this sort of like liminal waiting space where no one has any idea what's happening anymore. You have like World War III starting between countries and other countries, World War III between governments and AI labs. You have the looming threat of AI putting us all out of work, figuring out what use we have anymore. In the meantime, we're distracting ourselves with like McDonald's new sandwich and the Shape Store. I think
Oh, but that was always there.
everyone is in mass psychosis and we don't even realize it. And I don't even know what could be done anymore. We're holding our breath for these two AI labs to figure out what is the caliber of these models. Are our jobs safe or not? And it's why you have two very heated camps trying to.
Yeah, I like to listen to him, but like I don't know. Doesn't seem like he's addressing the point. But yeah, I thought I will get more from this video. Let's not record that one. Okay, so Lawrence, you asked question, but I don't really know what it would mean, Mwangi. I'm thinking about creating some courses. I think that would be useful, although I know that this is a huge endeavor, if you want to do them properly. There's a lot of work in writing really good courses. And I don't just want to throw it out into AI and just do it out. But like, even for me, like, even to make a video, sometimes to make a 10 minutes video, like a tutorial video, it takes a couple of hours. So if I was going to make a software engineering course or something, I don't know, or mentorship. Yeah, like for mentorship for the beginners. Oh, actually, let's do that. Join my Discord. This is where I'm actually inviting people to. Obviously, I'm throwing my videos here. I'm promoting my videos as well. But if you join the Discord, you can actually fill up this form where people actually put their, like, how much time they can work, like what basically they can join projects, and the survey is asking, okay, what are your skills, how much time you want to devote, how committed you are, and stuff like that. And then I will try to get people into some teams, and maybe we can work on some projects. Maybe there will be your projects or their projects. Maybe I will, if they can't figure anything out, I will give them some ideas, and I will be trying to get this project running and going with some, corporate standards that I learned throughout the years, Scrum and stuff. And then, like, I'll try to also to push it forwards. So when they get stuck, I would just try to push them forwards to the finish line. And hopefully I would make that work. Hopefully that would work actually good. So if you are interested in sort of mentorship, I'm not really there to actually give you like a traditional mentor that would do that, that would meet with you weekly and stuff. But like corporate mentorship and stuff. But on the other hand, like, yeah, I think the closest to that I can actually offer this, just join that project. I will try to actually get the team rolling, and I will be pushing them forwards to actually get something done. Yeah. thanks for asking, and I will be actually finishing for now. It's kind of slow evenings, not slow day actually for live streams. You know, I don't really have too much success today with popularity. Unfortunately, I thought I'm like last week. I thought I'm actually like super popular. I used to have like 3 or 5 times more people coming, and now it's kind of getting slow. So I don't know. Maybe I got a bit boring. Maybe I upset some people, or maybe it's just YouTube's randomness. So thanks guys for coming. I really enjoyed actually talking about this stuff. Unfortunately, I didn't do much, and sorry for the call in the like earlier. I still don't know what to do with my cat, basically. Whether I should, you know, lock him in the house so he doesn't go to my neighbors. That's a thing I will have to think of. Let me just see my, actually one more thing is just like I will see this Forms Google. No, not Forms P. Google Forms. Did I get any signups? Because it kind of, I got bunch earlier responses and then it stopped. So no, unfortunately, not many people are actually joining. Hopefully, you know, you will actually, you will join the project. I will try to get something running if there is enough interest. There's a bunch of intermediate people. That's a good thing. So there's a bunch of people who know stuff, and even like, yeah, more in that category, which is good. Mostly front-end developers. Discord bots training. Okay. Yeah, full stack for 7 years, somebody. So yeah, you can see like in that group there are some really experienced people. Some people are able to spend some good time. I think that's maybe I shouldn't put that option here. I think that's, you know, if you can put like 5 to 10 hours, that's probably a good amount. Then, you know, you can probably build something. Something could be built at that time. Yeah, hello Scorpion. What's this? Hello Lawrence here. Where's the link? Here, at the top here. So that's the link. Yeah, it's pinned to the top. Yeah, so fill it up. This is the project form. Whoever is interested and didn't fill that up yet, feel free to do that. At the end of the month, I will try. I'll assign people into a project and will try to get it, and will project, and I will be to get it running, to get it to the finish. No, and project, and I will help them, and I will help them to get to the finish line. Yeah, that's what I offer. That's what I hope to do. So good to see you, Scorpion. Really cool avatar. Yeah. Oh, that's accidental. That's fine. Yeah, okay, so thanks for coming. See you around. Subscribe if you didn't so far. Join the Discord, fill up the form, wherever. And comment, like, whatever. I'll be back probably tomorrow. Tomorrow, will I be back? Probably yes, a bit. Tomorrow is Sunday, and I'm staying with kids, but I might actually find an hour. So see you tomorrow if you're around.